Can't ride no way.
What Thug tweeted me. Speaker says Metro using his mom as an excuse instead of being a man and saying no is nuts. Invisible Hawk says Drake album was ass, but I'm still a chat nigga. Fred Note says the only way to guarantee someone in your circle tells is to be the only one on the case, or nobody tells is to be the only one on the case. The streets is dead, man. Red Bunny says a president can't pardon state level, only federal. That's also true. Soil and Soul says power is based on who has information or knowledge. Rad7 says remember Pluto and Thug used to hate each other. That's true. Brandon Walker says Thug for show. He's the one who can't just say I wasn't trying to go to jail, so I snitched too. I want to enjoy my millions. I'd respect Thug if he said that. Hudson Sane says he said all this is Woody's fault. He did say that. Somebody said Thug's relationship, and Charviso says restock the Bully the Scene shirts. Hey, could somebody send a note, or maybe my assistant or something like that could tell Verselli we will restock the Bully the Scene shirt. If you guys haven't seen, are we sold out of it? No. Yeah, it's I think it's on pre-order. Yeah, you're good. You guys can cop it. I think we're sold out of most of the other shit. That's the thing. We're supposed to have like a new drop. Do we have hoodies left? Only 3X. Okay. Just buy a 3X and put it in the dryer, right? Anyway. Okay. Somebody said, what does Drake think? I don't know. All right, let me get over to the Academy channel. And while we do that, what was I going to do? I can't believe Thug is tweeting right now. Okay. Somebody said Slime Life Shorty responded to Thug. Yeah, he responded, but he responded like in like a tweet or something. He was just like, all right, let's wait and see. Like he was gonna either do an interview. I don't know what he was gonna. This is the response. Oh.
Tyrese sucks crazy. Pussy nigga, shut up, dude. Pussy, I didn't stutter, Santa. You got the wrong man. Boy, sound. The ones I looked up to was whole fans. Fucking up my program. Hey, yo.
Wasn't this a clothing designer?
Roll up, practice, make it perfect, huh? This time it's gonna be worth it, huh? I'm doing a whole dance. When I get it jumping, I'm landing wherever, however, whoever, I can show dance. Fuck all the shit that you heard, I ain't said a word. I'm under your nose, man. Wipe 'em. I caught a flat and they hot out.
Okay, it's taking too long for you to diss Young Thug, bro. Sorry. Okay. Since 6ix9ine started beef with everybody, then snitch once you got the jam. No, the fans moved on from him. No, that's your man. Sorry. But his opinion is not needed. Okay. Parker, thank you for the too. Let me go back up. Cash Lunga says, man, watch out. K2 Taki says, argue with my friend. Do you think Kendrick wrote Not Like Us? I have no proof to think he didn't. Okay, if I get proof, I would say maybe he didn't. 02 says, oh, it's movie time.
Oh, it's movie time.
B. Chris says, let the snitching begin. Man, watch out. Nell Chapo says, no, the interview could change our mind. No interview could change our mind. You're a rat, brother. You can blame Gun all you want. It don't change our view of you. I think that was a mistake by Thug. He thinks that this idea is only sparking because of Gunna. So he addresses Gunna the majority of the time. I mean, yes, that's part of the hypocrisy, but it's now turned into this interrogation footage. Nels Chapo says, typical 304, man. Dude playing the victim. Robotherapy, thank you for the 20, says, yo, this dude said his mom had a 5-bedroom apartment. Don't ever forget it. This is the craziest lie ever told. Whose mom had a 5-bedroom apartment? Thug? Laura Majid says, R Block all day. Done no. Ben Finesse, thank you for the membership. Valquan Rush, thank you for the attendance, says, yo, you got to get Thug off the record and ask the hard real questions. I don't think Thug, for you to, the interview that y'all want, you need Whack 100 or some street dude that's not gonna be like, yo, you're from Atlanta and we're from Atlanta, so we're not gonna, no, we're gonna have a POV. Tell us how this is not snitching. I don't think any Atlanta street dude is going to have that perspective. And I don't think they fuck with whack. You're going to have to get a street dude from somewhere else. So I don't know how that's going to work. Bugsy, thank you for the 20, says, it's crazy this nigga won't take accountability. He don't understand the only reason people able to use a snitch because you're the main one pushing and no snitching shit. Then there's a video of you trying to spin the cops. Yeah, that's kind of true. Shafiq, thank you for the 3 Canadian. And he says, yo, why does this video sounds like the interrogation video all over again? Ironim Dixon says, bro, but is trying to spin 12 snitching though? Depending on what you think spinning 12 is. Oh, by the way, I was trying to listen to that Young Boy thing before I posted on my main page. Let's hear it. Wait, it didn't post yet? What the fuck? Oh, 86%. All right, cool. Bugsy said, it's sad listening to this. Thug is stuck in an era that doesn't exist anymore. I think he misunderstood. And honestly, you can tell this nigga didn't learn anything since coming out. Mo says, yo, you know hip-hop is still when the biggest news, no song, no albums is moving the culture. I'm going to start listening to other genres. Nel Chapo says, ain't no trying to spin 12. You're picking and choosing. He was in the interrogation room the same way he was on them phone calls. He's a Teletubby. Yo, stop it. CO Teddy Graham says, yo, checking in from the prison. This is epic. Free me and keep Diddy. I'm locked up, not fucked up. Bro, did you send a donation in from jail? Yo, Teddy Graham. If you really locked up and sent a donation from prison and watching from prison, you're goated, brother. Free you. Unless you did some crazy shit, okay? Skeptic Jamaican, he says, yo, watching the party die, trap and mumble rap is a rap. Okay. Somebody else says, Thug gonna beat this. If you know, you know. And Teddy Graham come back again and says, checking in from prison, this is epic. Free me. Iran Dixon, he's back again. He says, if you never been in custody of the county or state, sit down, LOL. Y'all be folding since time. Y'all been folding since timeout in pre-K. Teddy Graham again with it. You know, shout out to you. What cell block you on, brother? Well, actually, don't tell us. I want him to take your phone away. Nel Chapo, he says, yo, you wasn't supposed to say anything, period. They told him he did a great job, and he offered to tell his number to tell him some more shit off the record. Newbie TV says, yeah, I think you played stupid for the stream act because you align with the snitches, but his answers are pretty clear if you take your bias out. Okay. Mr. Chronicles TV says, so you tell me he voluntarily told? Shaking my damn head. Ironim Dixon says, don't matter if he snitched. Court is maritime admiralty, and he was the captain. Do you really think you would have played your cards different? And he says, they got us to go against each other. Okay, I'm not too sure what you're asking or saying. He said, Gunna plea was never read in front of the jury and couldn't be used in a YSL case. I'm confused. Well, Thug is trying to say otherwise. Balls Deep 305, pause on the name, says Thug is a whistleblower. He's talking a lot more than Gunna at this point. Yeah, Gunna only said, yes, ma'am. Thug said a whole lot more, honestly, right? Bugsy says, you know you lost when you got to come to the internet to explain a code that don't exist anymore. It's a teaching moment. Gunna hasn't said a word and only elevated. And Tim D. the Barber says, but Gunna testimony did nothing to hurt him. Bass says the industry's trying to take Thug down. Look back at Thug's career. He always been a peacemaker. Everybody make bread type of shit. Leroy Green says, it's more about loyalty between P and Lil Baby. I don't think you would sign someone you consider family in a bad deal. Leroy, it's not a bad deal when you're an artist. Like, y'all keep thinking these what's called a bad deal. If you don't give, you give a deal based on the artist's career at the time because it might not work. Ty Baker says Quan was a Gunna type making hits, huh? Gucci says Thug got the star ring on. It's something to be worried about. Dolph, Tupac, Mo3, King Von, Pop Smoke all had the star ring. Ty Baker, thank him for 5. He said message though. Peace ain't cheap, thank him for 5. He says Slimothy understands, but he hurt. He needs to invest the same type of money he did on Gunna on a therapist. And said it sounds like a crackhead trying to get a quick pack. And Ty Baker says, not a what?
Getting from all the.
Let me see if I can listen to what Young Boy says. My dogs are barking like a.
I want them to like this. Hey, when you stand on pictures, a lot of niggas don't like it. I remember one point you and locked down on a hole. He put the boy double back and drop the song and said some dumb shit. I double back, I say, Jason. I say, little male bitch. Hey, and I'm still behind nobody gonna go on that bitch like this. I say, no, we only. Yeah, but I ain't gonna kill you. That is not I ain't talking shit when it ain't done.
Shit. Well, I'll be out here moving. Okay. Tim D the Barber says, yo, y'all better not fall for these fake tears. You know what he's doing. Jada Rude, he says, y'all don't agree with everything he said, but he's really hurt right now. You could tell. Ty Baker said, 92 to 99 was the era for hip hop. This shit is Geraldo Rivera. Professor Splash says, Thug just need the Tito's and Oxtail act combo. He'll be all right. Shem Newton says, yo, Gunna did take the first plea. You don't know what betrayal is. Okay. Ty Baker says, yeah, act, no hits. He's a hater. Tim D the Barber says, yo, he's not trying to heal. He just made a diss song. He's stirring the pot. Yeah, that's the thing. He just made a song saying everybody's a rat. I know he's crying on the interview, but that's not his general demeanor.
The part that doesn't believe he can.
DW says, act, if it was mainly a mom thing, why did Metro work on her loss afterwards? It has to be an additional thing that happened afterwards. Well, you got to realize her loss, that's Savage. Savage and Metro, they're close as could be. Somebody says, Aiden actually mentioned Thug during his interview with Trump. Yeah, but nobody's calling Trump saying free this nigga, you know what I mean? King Trayvon says, nobody respects Drake in real life. Street dudes don't respect most non-street dudes. Like, it's not a Drake thing. It's like Drake, Kendrick, Kid Cudi.
Something he doesn't have words
Scott,
for.
They probably feel the same way about
the mirror
like,
integrate inside you doesn't need to.
Stallion says, if these folks just releasing the wrong Jeffrey files. Young Scuba says, yo, Zona Man speaks for what? No Face says, y'all didn't watch the trial, so he's talking about shit that happened in court with his lawyer. Y'all mad that he's saying y'all mad and saying he's snitching in line. Raw Rap says, what up, Act W Stream? Traplo Ross dropped a new doc about this. So shout out to Traplo Ross. Money, thank you for the 10. It says, Thug just wants to little bro Future, and people will do that behind closed doors, but around people, it does make them look bad. Future is past being little bro. Future was never little bro to Thug. Future, if anything, has been a bigger artist than Thug his entire career. Like, Future is GOAT. Come on, stop playing. Looks good to me. It says, you and Rat 100 are picking and choosing when it comes to snitch allegations pertaining to Young Thug versus QCP. I don't care about snitch allegations on anybody. That's my demeanor. I think Wack would admit that he would kind of pick and choose with the QC thing. Cousin Tino Funny says, Slime Life should have responded. We played that, kind of. So 6 9 started. I think we read that.
Should we get it started?
And yeah. All right, people. All right, chat. I'm calling it a night here. We did about 6 hours. We started. What time did we start? We started at 8. It's 2 o'clock now. It's all good. All right, chat. Episode 4, or actually episode 5 of the War in Atlanta, or the War in Ratlanta. We'll call it here for now. We'll be back tomorrow. By the way, lo and behold, chat, I think I've done 4 days in a row streaming, 4 or 5 days. I don't know what day we're going to be on tomorrow, but let's just keep trucking. By the way, if you guys are watching, we've had a lot of people tune in tonight. Please just hit that subscribe button. We're just trying to get to 1 million subscribers on King Academics, and of course, we're trying to get to 300,000 on the Academy. Shout out to my people on Rumble, of course, the people on Kick, and people, thank you guys for trusting me with, not only delivering you whatever information, but watching me, period.
AWAD shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's hop deep into it. I'm talking about deep into it, you feel what I'm saying? Let's hop straight deep into it. So what I'm gonna do right first is this, because I'm trying to upload some shit, right? So I want y'all to get wise with me right quick. Get wise with a nigga right quick.
All right,
I'm
listen
saying,
up.
because right here,
If you clicked on this video, it means one of two
we got
things.
Wise Joe.
You want to get ahead in
So
life
we uploading some
and
shit
dominate
while
like a
getting
boss.
wise at the same
Or
time.
you're
right?
just scrolling, saw the title, and thought, why not? Either way, you're here now. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll have the blueprint to be ahead of 99% of people. And no, you won't have to wake up at 4 a.m., take cold showers, or eat raw eggs like a caveman. Let's be real for a second. We've all seen those success gurus who tell you that the only way to win in life is to suffer, that you need to trade your happiness, your sleep, and your social life just to be successful. But I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Look around. Do you see the richest, most successful people grinding themselves into the ground 24/7? Nope. They're working smarter, not harder. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. See, most people don't fail because they're not working hard enough. They fail because they're working on the wrong things. They focus on what feels productive instead of what actually moves the needle. And the best part? Fixing this is stupidly simple. This is about something much simpler. Something so easy that most people ignore it, but not you. You're smarter than that. You wouldn't have clicked on this video if you weren't looking for real ways to get ahead. Right? By the time you finish watching, you'll have everything you need to be way ahead of the pack. And I'm not talking about some temporary boost. I mean permanently leveling up. So grab a snack, get comfy, and stick around, because this might just be the most valuable video you watch all year. Now let me ask you something. How many times have you wanted to change your life, only to find yourself stuck in the same cycle? You get a burst of motivation, you decide, this time will be different, and then nothing happens. You get distracted. You fall back into old habits. And before you know it, another year has passed, and you're still in the same place. Sound familiar? Here's the good news. It's not your fault. The truth is, society has trained us to be average, to stay comfortable, to follow the crowd. We're told to play it safe, to not take risks, to not aim too high. And if you listen to that advice, guess what happens? You end up just like everyone else, stuck, frustrated, and falling behind. But not you, because today we're breaking that cycle. Today I'm going to show you how to escape the trap that keeps 99% of people from reaching their potential. Let's go. Part 1, the big secret. All right, so what's the secret? What's the one thing that puts people in the top 1%? It's not talent, it's not luck, and it's definitely not just working hard. It's this: doing what most people won't. Think about it. Most people procrastinate. Most people quit when it gets hard. Most people spend hours scrolling through TikTok instead of learning something useful. You don't have to be a genius. You just have to be slightly better than the people who are holding themselves back. It's like running a marathon where 99% of people decide to take a nap halfway through. You don't even have to sprint. You just have to keep walking. But here's where it gets interesting, because when I say do what most people won't, I don't mean just working harder. That's where a lot of people get it wrong. They think that success means grinding 20 hours a day with no sleep, drinking 15 cups of coffee, and sacrificing everything. Nah, that's not the move. What I mean is doing the smart things that most people ignore. Think about this. How many people do you know who say they want to be successful, but then spend hours every day watching Netflix, scrolling through Instagram, or arguing with strangers online? How many people complain about being broke but never take the time to learn a high-income skill? How many people say they want to be healthy, but then eat junk food every day and avoid the gym like it's the plague? Exactly. Most people don't have a success problem. They have a doing the right things problem. And that's where you can win. Because if you simply start making different choices, you'll instantly be ahead of 99% of people. Most people waste their potential on distractions. They focus on things that make them feel busy instead of what actually makes an impact. They chase instant gratification instead of playing the long game. But you're different. The fact that you're still here means you're ready to break out of the cycle. And trust me, it's way easier than you think. The key is awareness. You have to start seeing where you're wasting time and energy on things that don't matter. You have to stop living on autopilot and start making intentional decisions every single day. Part 2, lazy people hacks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Joe, I don't feel like working hard all the time. And I hear you. Hard work is overrated. So let me give you some lazy person hacks to still get ahead without burning out. The 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, just do it now. Boom. No procrastination. No thinking about it. Done. This works for emails, dishes, making your bed, responding to messages, or literally anything small. Stop delaying and just get it done. Most people overcomplicate success, but in reality, the little habits build up over time. The 80-20 rule. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Focus on the big wins, not the small, useless stuff. Prioritize like a boss. Example. If you're trying to make money, instead of doing 20 different things at once, focus on the one thing that will actually move the needle the most. The 5-minute start trick. If you don't feel like doing something, tell yourself, I'll just do it for 5 minutes. Most of the time, you'll keep going. Your brain is lazy, but also easy to trick. If you don't feel like going to the gym, just commit to 5 minutes of stretching. Once you start, you'll probably end up doing a full workout. If you don't feel like studying, just tell yourself to read for 5 minutes. Next thing you know, you're deep into it. Part 3, the cheat code. Want to know the real cheat code to life? It's called learning how to think. Most people don't think, they react. They see a headline, believe it instantly. They get criticized, and they quit. But if you learn to stop, think, and question things, you'll make smarter decisions. Try this. Next time you're about to do something, ask yourself, what would the best version of me do? Boom. Instant upgrade. Most people go through life on autopilot. They do what everyone else does, never questioning if it actually makes sense. And that's why they stay average. Part 4, money, success, and why most people fail. Here's the brutal truth. If you want money, success, and freedom, you need to do what most people won't. Most people spend money they don't have to impress people they don't like. Most people avoid learning new skills because it's too hard. The easiest way to make money? Be valuable. Solve problems. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you make. Simple. But most people want the money without doing the valuable thing. So, what's something you can get good at? Copywriting, video editing, sales, anything that companies and people need? Boom. That's your golden ticket. Part 5. Stop caring about what people think. One of the biggest things holding people back? Caring too much about what others think. Most people are too scared to start something because they're worried about looking stupid. But guess what? Nobody cares. Everyone is too busy worrying about themselves. Your first video, business, or project will probably suck, and that's fine. Do it anyway. The only way to get better is to start. Part 6. The final key to winning. If you only take one thing from this video, let it be this. Consistency beats talent every time. Success is just doing the right things over and over even when you don't feel like it. That's it. Most people quit too soon. But not you. You're part of the 1% now. So, here's the deal. If you got any value from this video, do me a favor. Drop a comment with the one thing you're going to start doing differently. I actually read them, so don't be shy. And hey, if you want more content like this, you know what to do. See you in the next one. Stay wise, stay ahead. Peace.
Most people don't care as much as you think. You walk into a room, trip over a chair, and think, great. Now everyone's going to remember me as chair guy forever. Nope. They forgot about it.
Chair guy forever.
Most people are
shout out
too
my
busy
chair
thinking
guys.
about their own awkward moments to obsess over yours. Once you realize that, you stop living in fear of what they think.
For real?
99% of the time, they're actually not thinking about you at all. Sorry to say it, but you're not as interesting as you think. You can take that as a good thing or a bad one, up to you. Your worst days teach the best lessons. You don't grow much when everything's going your way.
I like that.
The real growth happens when you get rejected, lose something important, or feel like the floor just dropped out from under you. Comfort rarely leaves you wiser, but pain forces you to pay attention. It's like life saying, here's the test. The lesson comes after. You'll never enjoy the bad days while you're in them, but you will thank them later for their teachings. The butterfly effect. Most people think change is a giant leap. It's not. Sometimes it's just one choice. Switching your major, sending that message, accepting that job offer in another city. One small decision can redirect your entire timeline. Every major turning point in your life will start with a moment that feels small at the time. That's why you can't sleepwalk through decisions. They stack, they compound. They either build the life you want or the life you settle for. Most problems shrink when you face them. That text you've been avoiding, that awkward talk with your roommate, the email you keep forgetting to send. The longer you wait, the more it will eat up your brain power. Procrastination turns ants into giants, but the second you face it, you realize it really wasn't that bad. Just by watching this video, you probably know what problem I'm referring to in your head. This is your sign. Rip the bandage. Do it now. Your future self will thank you for not letting tiny problems grow claws. Letting go is a skill. Holding on is easy. Anyone can cling to a relationship, a dream, or an identity long past its expiration date. But letting go? That's tough. It means you have to trust that there's something better beyond the empty space you're stepping into, that somewhere past the fog is a checkpoint. Letting go is how you make room for the life you actually want, instead of hoarding the one you've already outgrown. Gratitude is a cheat code. Gratitude isn't about lowering your standards. It's about sharpening your vision. When you actually stop and notice what's already working, your health, the people in your corner, the chances you've been given, you see your life without the static. It strips away the fake goals you only wanted because someone else said you should. You stop chasing everything and start building on the few things that truly matter. Gratitude overall just makes you a better person, a more appreciative one. Growth feels uncomfortable at first. You know that awkward stage where you're bad at something, but you're still learning? This point is exactly where most people quit. But this is actually the exact point where you should lean in harder. Discomfort is the proof that you're actually growing. If you feel awkward, unqualified, or out of your depth, congratulations. You're not in the failure zone. You've actually just entered the growth zone. The life you want requires a version of you that doesn't exist yet. That's the deal. You don't just get the life you want. You have to become the person who can handle it. The confident you, the disciplined you, the you who can make hard choices without flinching. You'll have to build yourself brick by brick, habit by habit. And every day you skip that work, you're just delaying the day your dream becomes possible. It's gonna hurt. There's gonna be challenges, hardships, and struggles. But I know you can do it. Go and conquer, friend.
And today, we're reacting to movies I would hate to live in. Y'all know we've been doing the movie recap.
We are not exaggerating. This is a diagnosis. We live in a time where the mind has been kidnapped by addictions, distractions, and trash. Digital trash, emotional trash, intellectual trash. This is the era where superficiality is rewarded and depth is ignored, where noise is worth more than reflection, where truth is shaped by algorithms and not by reason. People don't think, they react. They don't live, they consume. They are always connected, but completely lost from themselves. The mind, what should be our greatest strength, is in ruins. And the worst part is that many have gotten used to this state. They accept decay as if it were progress. They call decadence freedom, dirt expression, ignorance identity. This is the era of filth. And if you don't realize what's happening, you will also sink with it without even noticing. We live in a sick era. It's not an economic crisis, not a visible war. It's an invisible epidemic that starts in the mind and rots everything around it. A generation that doesn't think, that only reacts. Accelerated brains but empty. Connected but without awareness. People who spend hours scrolling a screen, consuming trash, applauding clowns, idolizing idiots. That is what is happening. A silent, deep, collective collapse.
The one thing I realized is that
was our most powerful weapon.
The one thing I realized is that Facebook also takes a whole lot of fucking time to upload. So while Facebook uploads, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the next segments, man. I ain't gonna lie,
This is an AWAD exclusive bitch. This is an AWAD exclusive bitch. This is an AWAD exclusive bitch. Got my bands up, they hands up. Cindy got my bands up. She got her hands up.
As we proceed to take off, be sure to make sure all tray tables are up. Make sure all seatbelts are fastened, and put those phones on airplane mode. What's up, y'all? I'm the pilot. Why they talking like they know me? They must be talking about the homie. Tell them be quiet.
Hey.
Time to take flight. I'm the pilot. Welcome to Cultivate Culture Airlines. We'll be landing in about 20 minutes. Hold tight, yeah, for a treat. I'm the pilot. It's time to take off. Now you on the plane. Flying high to your destination. Elevate with no hesitation. Take flight on all my endeavors. Make them cool out like a summer breeze. We fly high in any weather. Yeah, I'm locked in with the captain. Tell them sit back and quick cap. Hey, I don't mess around if it's in the red zone. When they look up in the sky, they like, there he go. You know I fly high, I'm in airplane mode. Yeah. Why they talking like they know me? They must be talking about the homie. I told you, I gotta tell them be quiet. Time to take flight, I'm the pilot. Call me Mr. Pilot. I'm the pilot. Sit back, I'm about to take off. I'm about to take off. Around the world, I'ma take y'all. I gotta take you. Sit back, I'm about to take off. I'm about to take off. Around the world, I'ma take y'all. Pilot. I'm the pilot. Mr. Pilot. Oh, I'm the pilot. Call me Mr. Pilot. Yeah. Why they talking like they know me? They must be talking about the homie.
Shit that
Ladies and gentlemen, it was such a pleasure having you on Cultivate Culture Airlines. That concludes our flight. I give you my devotion. Praise is what I know. Glory, glory, glory. When the world
sounds like some AI bullshit, nigga. The fuck was that? Chill out. Yo, how do we even discover new shit here, dog?
Getting into it. Getting into it, First off, I got business to get handled, so let's get into it. Y'all do it for smoke and mirrors, I do it for movement. God got me working at FedEx and I felt confusion. Then it made sense. Hard working hearts never losing. Pull up to your block and I'm boxing out all the punks and losers. From random boxes to shipping tees on my merch line. And I'm coming back to get my full credit in due time. Living 2 times, 2 rap career, you think you crucified. I ain't no savior, but I'm trying to move like him. The way I'm moving, you would think I'm born in Himalayas. The songs that y'all said crazy to me are just a layup. Taking flights to Gilead to get smart just to betray us. You can copy the moves, but in my pace you can't ball. The way I walk be on a type beat that you can't crawl. Y'all boys know it's the truth that's resonating off the jaw. But let me chill, God.
Nah, that sounds like 8 out of 2.
Look what I do to myself. Look what I do to myself. I'm going hard as I have to. Yeah. Look what I do to myself. That's what you call the Big Apple. Yeah.
Shall I use the fire God gave me to burn incense all day long?
What's up, boy?
Come to with the game, and then I shoot. I'ma hustle my nigga, yeah, with the loot. Gotta hustle, bitch, or you gon' die. For my game, for my homie, I'ma slide. It's young 11, my nigga, you gotta survive. You was a legend, my nigga, you never die. It was so soon, I couldn't tell you goodbye. We never die, my nigga, we multiply. Yeah, so my mama keep me out, vitamins and I pass it back. I was in doubt, talked to the homie and I asked for a way out. It's 11 fab and I saw Ricky in the club. He said keep going, keep pushing and you doing what you love. You doing great, you will be great, see you above. I thought that nigga meant the top, now he's a dub. Couldn't imagine when auntie picked up the damn shove. Hi, sugar, good day, good day, hi, sugar, good day, good day, hi, sugar, good day. Kuteni kodas puma gude, kuteni haisuga kute, kuteni haisuga kuteni, kuteni kodas puma gude, kute, kuteni haimani kute, kuteni haimani kuteni.
Hi, chopper jet ski, hi, chopper jet ski, wide cross, so my bitch, chopper jet ski, hi, chopper jet ski, down, she tryna sniff on sight, chopper blossom, hi, chopper jet ski, hi, chopper jet ski, down, hold up, when I pull up, ski, shut up, top up, I whack, sip on water, why? Down, when I put up, down, sip on something, ayy, high, chopper jet ski, high, down, come on, chopper jet ski, chopper white, chopper jet ski, chopper blossom, down, chopper jet ski, chopper white.
Damn.
I get these cash I was supposed to, bad little bitch finna open up.
Now this verse now.
Bitch, I need the best. Wait, that's your bitch, okay, let's get rich, okay, let's get bands, yo, shit, please don't test me, money my cheese, I cut me, yeah, nigga, I stay at blue cheese.
I don't talk to Blake. Wrong time with that. Wrong time with that. Payment. Wrong time with that. 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 Making cash so fast, I be chillin' with the gang, I be go star with that, jump tall with that, chillin' just for image. You taking
oh my god, that's damn.
That's your gang in it.
Oh my god.
Silent just with keys up in it. Rock time with that.
Oh, this is so hard, bro. Come on, damn. Hey, sounds like Brother Cooper. Oh, fuck, hold on. Yeah, with that, Brother Cooper, that's hard.
Little bitch, I pass you, take it too much, that gets my head, that gets gon' she get, that gets gon' back, that gets gon' take me up, that gets gon' pat me up, that gets gon' set me up, that gets gon' take me up, pockets up, just gon' set you up, them just gon' set you up, don't get gon' get you broke, your friends gon' get you broke. Friends gon' get you stoned. My pills I'm in the east. These pills gon' get me going. These thoughts gon' get me down. Your feelings in the ground. Your feelings in the sun. Papa's up 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 in the sun.
Gas gon' get me right. It's gon' lift me up. This gas gon' get me right. The gas gon' hit me good. The gas gon' get her naked. The gas gon' hit me right. The gas gon' get me nice. The gas gon' get me good. Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy. Dog, I don't even think I've got. Oh shit. Okay. We might. Oh, we not cool though. Fuck. My resources is lacking.
This nigga's like 23, I'm like 15 years old.
Damn.
Go get a job at McDonald's, nigga. What the fuck is he doing with his life? Damn. They like to cover 3D drugs, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I got cash money, sippin' on one, bitch, I'm asleep. They like, Cooper, yeah, you slow. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? They like, Cooper, yeah, you a scammer, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck with these drugs, nigga, I don't fucking want.
I want the fuck, yeah.
I'm my love, nigga, you been sucking on my cock. Bitch,
I'm in the fuck, yeah. Sitting on my God,
What that chopper kept, what that paint, sippin' on that pepper shit, I'm sippin' on that drink. They like Cooper, they lame. Hate on me.
That's hard, it's hard, it's hard.
Bro. With that gun, I don't mess around with you. Spin on codeine, put my cup out of steam.
Oh shit. Nice.
On my yellow, Balenciaga, mix on my higher. For the pussy, I tell her I love her. She's undercover, sick a bad bitch, you go shopping in Italy, yeah. You flying private, yeah. I get so high like a pilot, yeah. I get so high cause my eyelids, yeah. It still eclipse sound like a siren, yeah. We live in bloody Osiris, yeah. I shoot the feel Miley Cyrus, yeah. We gon' catch him, catch him, 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 we gon' catch him, catch him.
So when I speak, it's gas. Hello? We fuck your bitch and we pass. I go to school and I pass. Off this pimp, I pass. You niggas hate, you ass. They niggas hate, you lame. I ain't no blood, no crib. I fuck with this Rico, it's fit. I fuck with my dick and I fit. Real.
I'm so evil. I'm so evil.
Primo, a tua música não está a deixar de passar na minha frame e os vídeos dos teus amigos todos, né, estão a passar e todos estão com a hashtag Happy Nation, né, o que? Estão a contrabandear.
E nos shows com LAX de Itália. Em casa ou nas paris vejo tantas cortiças no ar. E branca e tu também, diferença tá na malha. Dedo no gatilho, eu tenho uma mira que não falha. E com André eu tô no tiro. Passa bitch, suspira, fragrância é suspiro. Morrer se morde, eu sou chato tipo grilo. Rex na minha back, pensam que eu vendo quilo. Não tô com
eu sou calor, já lies on me. Do meu pai agora é pra mim. É bad loot e não é livre. No meu pé tem o Givenchy. Um dos vivas que estão em Luanda. Aprecio as águas da cascata. Parecido com uma mano salas, porque em roupas estão a gastar muitas barras. Olha opera pra pimba de barrels. Hoje numa faca bem afiada. Essa vida do Ida Monique são os pesos chiques. Pergunta na Ana. Satinica, pisque, money, nem moi. Olha nem poxa, nem vou nem que boa. Salas, por favor, vem me explicar. Essa dieta que tá aqui a me complicar. Mano, muito cara, muito peso pra carry. Perguntam por que com nossos Zizi eu deixei com uma puta parto com Chinelli. Eu e o Mojo nem sempre dita ali. Tipo, tamo contrato e não riscamos tênis. E toda a vossa creatividade só surge das cinzas, eu vos chamo de Fênix. PGR, recebeu Jaguar, veio o E300, mas não vi nada a mudar, não mostra por Santos.
Man, why you giving me French shit, nigga? Fuck. Get me off this French tip, nigga. Fuck. Shit. Fuck this French shit, yo. Come on. Discover. Okay, let's go. Give me some shit, bro, that I can like fuck with. SoundCloud fell off, bro. Hell no, nigga. Why you giving me French shit, dog? There's only French artists on this motherfucker. Man, come on, man. Chill out. Oh my god, boy, watch out, dog. Me diz o que você sente, inconsequente, me chama. Nigga.
Fuck it, I'm handsome, ain't holding back. This that anthem, stunning on the ground, dripped out swag, too much sauce, got me feeling myself. But fuck it,
people still say this shit. Alright, man, fuck it. Fuck it. We're moving on. I don't know. I didn't hear something really attractive today, so I'm gonna go ahead and just chalk it up to that, bro. It is what it is. It happens, right? AWAD shit.